Okay, so if you accept my challenge and you really want to change your life around and get things done immediately, then I want you to understand Eisenhower matrix, this four-quadrant matrix. And it was made famous by Stephen Covey in his book, Habits of Highly Effective People. Now, each of these quadrants represent an action or a way of behaving in the world. And some of them are time wasters and will take away time from the quadrant you want to get into in order to really be as successful as you want to be. Now, the first quadrant we're going to look at is the urgent and important quadrant, this one here, and I'll just move a little bit closer. And this urgent and important is where we're putting out fires. So we feel like we have to do it now. We don't only feel like it, but we do have to get things done now. And often this is caused by procrastination, putting things off. Of course, something unexpected can happen in the world, but usually it's our own fault when we end up here. And the main reason we end up here, there's two main reasons. And again, if you look at the four quadrants, if you look at the urgent but not important category, this one down here, and we're writing, of course, we want to eliminate that, delete it, stop wasting our time. And this is the category where you're ending up playing silly video games, not paying attention to time, maybe just answering emails, but you feel like you really need to do it. And maybe it is something that needs to be done, but not in this context, for instance, within the work context. It might be something you need to do at home or in another area, but it's certainly not something you should be doing according to your work schedule. Now, if we look again, we zoom out again, and then we look at the bottom right category, not urgent and not important. Here we see the same words, eliminate, delete, stop wasting time, but here there isn't that sense of it has to get done now. Here is more, it's just something you're doing, procrastinating, putting things off, maybe reading an email, or maybe even just surfing on Facebook. And so you're not really using your time wisely here. You're just kind of wasting time. And of course, those two bottom categories we have to get rid of and we have to stop doing. Now, the urgent and not important category often feels like an addiction type of thing. You just feel like you have to do it. You just have to get it done. Whereas the eliminate, the not urgent and not important category, the one we want to eliminate and delete as well, there's not really that sense of urgency. It's just that more or less you're just doing it to fill time. And the goal then is to get most of your activities during the day up into this quadrant here. And of course, in order to get ahead of the game, you need a plan. You have to have a good system for planning. And that's where Michael Hyatt's Full Focus Planner comes in, which I use on a daily basis, getting my big 3 main goals done. Well, these goals are always focused on the bigger picture of trying to reach my annual goals. Okay, thanks for your time, and I hope most of you can now use your time to think about this and move into the not urgent but important category.